If you've got beauty problems, I've got solutions. Today I'm going to share beauty mistakes that might be aging you and some of my favorite products to fix them. Hey, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. My whole goal for this channel is to help you build a wardrobe and a style that you love so that you look beautiful and feel confident every single day. If that sounds like something you're interested in, stick around, hit the subscribe button and the like button below this video. Excited to get into today's topic because this is about beauty. Beauty was my first love, believe it or not, before fashion. I've even written a beauty book, and I am obsessed with beauty and beauty routines and really beauty habits, kind of developing those routines that can help us look and feel our best every single day. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, stick around because we're going to talk about beauty mistakes that you might be making that can age you. And most of us have made these mistakes. This is not a judgment thing. It's just most of us have made these mistakes over the years. We might be currently making them. And sometimes we just need a reminder to kind of pay attention to those details that make us look and feel our best. So the first beauty mistake you might be making that can age you is overplucking. Now, this is something that many of us did back in the day. Even me, I was kind of a minimalist when it came to plucking. I had really quite full, bushy eyebrows, and I did not pluck a lot, but I would get just the strays waxed. And you know what happens as we get older, right? Our eyebrows become thinner and thinner. It doesn't grow back the way that it used to. And some women still feel like thinner is better, and they're still plucking a little too extensively. And I would say, hold off on the plucking, hold off on the waxing, except for any tiny little hairs that are really outside of your brow line, right? So we want to minimize the amount of hair we're removing from our eyebrows because, again, it's not coming back as easily and as quickly as it used to. So one of my favorite solutions is something that is from Rodan & Fields. It's called the Brow Fix. I love the fact that this gives you hold, color, and it increases the volume and helps your brows grow at the same time. So it's kind of a one hit wonder. One all in one, you know what I mean? So you brush it onto your eyebrows. Again, it gives you color, it gives you hold, and it helps your brows grow back thicker and grow back, period, right? Because again, that's the struggle over 40, over 50 is that our brows get thinner and more sparse. So I definitely recommend the Brow Fix, but whatever you're going to use, you want to fill in your brows with short, powdery, strokes, feathery strokes. If you're applying an eyebrow powder, fill in your brows and add a little bit of volume to your brows because that look of having very thin, very overplucked brows is definitely aging. Okay, the next beauty mistake that you might be making that can age you is not having a skincare routine. So I was discussing this with my Ageless Style program members yesterday. If that's something you're interested in, you should definitely check out the description box because we're having Beauty Week and I was talking about skincare routines. And it's really important to look at the difference between maintenance and self-care. So maintenance is like showering. That's maintenance. Like you have to shower, right? In the same way that you kind of have to load the dishwasher. That loading the dishwasher is not the same thing as cleaning the baseboards. Loading the dishwasher is like an everyday, constant, regular thing. Cleaning the baseboards or whatever is something that you do when you can take a moment to do something like that, right? So you want to look at beauty in the same way. Washing your face is just maintenance. It's hygiene. It's not skincare. And so I was talking to my girls recently, they're 13 and 15 and saying, talking about their skincare routines. And one of them said, well, I wash my face every night. I'm like, yeah, that's hygiene. That's the bare minimum. That's the basic thing that you need to be doing. You don't get any extra pats on the back for washing your face. You need a skincare routine, like a full skincare routine with really good active ingredients in it, a retinol or retinoid product that you use at night, maybe an antioxidant, vitamin C, vitamin E, other amazing ingredients under your sunscreen that you use during the day, and you just need that consistent, regular skincare routine. I definitely recommend the Rodan & Fields regimens if you haven't tried them. I like that it's all in one. It's a routine. It's already like the guesswork is taken out of it for you. But whatever skincare routine you use, whatever products you love to use them and use them consistently. It's the consistency and having that set routine and using that day in and day out that's going to get you the results. Skincare is a marathon, not a sprint. We have to put the time in and use products for at least 8 to 12 weeks to really see the results that we're looking for. So not having a skincare routine is one of the beauty mistakes that you can make that can age you. The next beauty mistake that you might be making that can age you is to have a dated manicure or over-the-top nails. So again, I'm going to refer to my teenagers. One of the trends right now, they're doing SNS tips and like long, thick acrylic nails in blue and red with pink and purple polka. I don't know, like just crazy nails. Not only do I feel like this is not an elegant look on anybody, but as we get older, it is aging to have like claw-like fingernails, like it can really just be aging. It's heavy looking, it's over the top. I don't feel like it's a contemporary look unless you're 15. I don't feel like it's a contemporary look. I don't feel like it's an elegant look. And so I think simpler and more classic when it comes to nails is better. So you want shorter, squared off or oval shaped nails, whatever's flattering to your nails, like, short to medium length in a neutral or red or pink. Classic nail color, red, pink, pinky white, beigey white, some kind of a neutral color, something where your nails look polished and elegant, but they don't look dated or over the top. I know I talk about nails. I've talked about them quite a bit. I have not had nail polish on my nails in a few weeks now because I had to let the nails recover after forcibly removing my own gel manicure, something I don't recommend doing. So in case you're wondering why I'm talking about nails and don't have nails on, that's the reason. But I really love the look of polish and elegance. I kind of feel like everything just looks cleaner and fresher and prettier when your nails are done. But you want a subtle, clean, elegant manicure. Or, if you're not into having your nails done, then just keep them groomed and, maybe do some clear polish over them or no polish at all, but just well-groomed nails. It beats over the top and dated nails any day of the week. I will say I think that long French manicures, they have contemporary French manicures where they're doing all sorts of different interesting things. Maybe that's your thing, that's fine, but a regular, like a thick acrylic French manicure look is still not back, and I hope it doesn't come back because I don't really think it's flattering, and it's not natural looking, which is kind of the point of a French manicure, was for it to look natural. It did not really look natural, especially the more over-the-top versions. So keep it simple and keep it elegant when it comes to your nails. Okay, the next beauty mistake that you might be making is not lining your lips. So bleeding lipstick that kind of comes, into the creases around our lips and over accentuates the lines around our mouth is something that we struggle with as we get older. And, lining your lips before you apply lipstick or using a long wearing lipstick, one that's not too greasy, one that's not too slippery, is a great solution for that problem. So it's really important when you're looking at, applying your makeup that you're looking for a little bit of longevity in there, especially in the lip area, because we use it all day long. We're constantly talking and it will bleed. I really still go by the old standby of the MAC Spice lip liner. NYX has its own version. You can find any neutral beigey brown lip liner. You don't need one that matches your lipstick specifically unless you want it. And then just apply that all over your lips and then apply the lipstick on over it. Blot so that the lipstick does not blend into the fine lines, because bleeding lips is definitely one of bleeding lipstick is one of the style mistakes that you might be making that can age you. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is yellow teeth. So just like everything else, teeth can get yellower as we get older. They age just like all the rest of us. And so, there are easy little strategies that you can do to kind of prevent your teeth from looking yellower as you get older. One of them, my sister is a dentist. She suggests when you brush your teeth, hopefully with a whitening toothpaste, and there's some really good whitening toothpaste out there right now. I use the Sensodyne Smile, and I really like that, but there are some that are just really specifically for whitening. And so I would definitely definitely check those out. But brush your teeth, keep the toothpaste in your mouth for a minute or two while you wash your face, and then rinse, spit and rinse, because keeping that toothpaste in a little while longer can really help whiten your teeth. She also recommends Crest whitening strips. They're inexpensive, they're easy to find, and they really do the trick. If you really want something a little bit more high powered or something a little bit more fancy, you can go to your dentist and get whitening trays made, or laser whitening. I do have a client who said she paid $400 to have her teeth professionally whitened, and it did not work for her. So I would start small and start with something that's going to work for your teeth. You don't want to obviously, you don't want to hurt your teeth, and you don't want to make your teeth more sensitive like mine tend to do. So start small, start with a whitening toothpaste, maybe add a whitening strip, and then if you're really not happy about it, talk to your doctor about it, because yellow teeth are definitely one of those things that can age you overall. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is powdery makeup. So it was hard for me. It was really hard for me to kind of step away from some of the powders. I was using a lot of powders in my makeup for a long time because I have oily, breakout prone skin, or I did. It's getting away from that as I get older. It's more a combination now. But I was just so used to relying on the powders to combat shine, to keep my makeup in place. I really was very, vigilant about having my makeup stay on all day, and I just kind of felt like powders lasted longer. But as I get older, I noticed that too much powder is too much powder. We don't want the baked the cake on my face look that they talked about in the 80s makeup ads. If anyone remembers that, Andy McDowell, looks like I baked a cake on my face. Give me a comment if you remember that obscure commercial reference. Oh my goodness, I don't know where I pulled that from. But anyway, that powdery look is not flattering. It settles into fine lines. It's definitely aging. So use powders judiciously. Mineral powders are going to be a lot more flattering because they've got a creamier texture. But just be careful where and how much powder you apply. I have transitioned to a lot of gel and cream-based products for a lot of my makeup, but of course, obviously, I still use some powders, like eyeshadows or powders and things like that. But be selective about how much powder you apply to your face. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is tanning excessively. If you've tanned in the past for years and years and laid out in the sun with a reflector and baby oil on, what's done is done. We can't undo, we can try with skincare, but we can't really do anything about the fact that we've already damaged our skin. But going forward, if you're still tanning, if you're still using tanning beds, if you're still really seeking that really bronzy look, I would say step back from the sun, step back from the tanning bed. Not only is it very, very damaging to your skin and very aging to your skin, it's not a pretty and natural look. I feel like, I always say God knows what he's doing. He knows that our natural hair color is probably going to be our most flattering, and our natural skin color is probably going to be the most flattering. So, yes, a little bit of color, a little bit of a golden glow, great. Get that from a self tanner. So again, this is not an ad for Rodan & Fields, but I really like their Essentials foaming sunless tan. This is a great self tanner. It's really easy to apply. I have helped other people apply it. Clearly, for obvious reasons, I don't use self tanner myself because I have color already. But if you want a little bit of color, apply a little bit of color in the form of a self tanner, or cut a little bit of leg bronzing cream, Nivea, Jergens, Palmer's, a lot of different, Sally Hansen, they all make these creams that are designed to smooth out your skin tone on your legs and add a little color. You can combine that with a little bit of your regular body lotion in your hand, and just to make it even easier to wear, and just apply a little bit of that cream to your legs instead. Or like I said, use a self tanner, but skip the tanning beds, skip the laying out in the sun to get a tan if you're still doing it. And if you're still doing it in 2021, I would definitely recommend going to a dermatologist and getting a check for moles and any of the skin cancers. I've had a couple of family members have those removed recently, and it's no joke. So take care of your skin. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is wavy eyeliner. So you know what I mean by wavy eyeliner? Our skin gets crepey, it gets looser, it gets bumpy, and so when we're applying eyeliner, it skips. So we've got little gaps, or you've got like a jiggle wiggle line instead of a straight line, a smooth line around your eyes. So there are a couple of solutions for this. You can use a powder based eyeliner or powder with an eyeliner brush, like eyeshadow powder with an eyeliner brush to line your eyes instead of doing a hard line with a pencil eyeliner or a liquid eyeliner, whatever you're using. That's going to be a more flattering look. It's going to be a smoother look. You can smooth it out with a brush. The other thing is to smudge the line of your eyeliner after applying it so that you don't have that waviness and you don't have that skipping. But there's also an eyeliner that I think is really pretty ingenious. It's by a brand called Revant, R-E-V-A-N-T. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but it's an eyeliner specifically for women over 40 that is designed to not skip and not be wavy, not be bumpy, all of the things. And it's designed to really, really stay on without smudging, without smearing. The downside of this eyeliner is that you are going to have to use like a waterproof eye makeup remover, the biphasic eye makeup remover that takes off the waterproof mascara. You're going to need to use that for this eyeliner as well. So keep that in mind, but it has, I don't know, something like 5,000 5-star reviews, something crazy like that. But apparently it's an amazing eyeliner. I'm going to check it out in a future video, but you can always try something like that really is designed to stay put and designed for older women if you're having that problem with your eyeliner. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, and this is kind of closely related to what I said earlier about tanning, it's skipping sunscreen. You need to use sunscreen every single day, even if you don't go outside, even if you don't think you're anywhere near a window, even if you live in the Arctic, like you need sunscreen every single day. I definitely recommend a physical sunscreen over a chemical sunscreen. They can be whiter and harder to blend in. So if you find that makes you not want to apply sunscreen regularly enough or thoroughly enough, then use a chemical sunscreen, because the most important thing is that you use sunscreen. You want to apply it to your face, neck, chest, and the backs of your hands at minimum every single day. It is the last step of my morning skincare routine and the most important one. You want to apply it at the end of your skincare routine in the morning because nothing penetrates. Sunscreen is designed to like create a block, right? So if you apply sunscreen over it, those ingredients are going to be wasted. They're not going to penetrate through the sunscreen, and you might end up wiping some of the sunscreen off. So definitely recommend using a sunscreen every single day. I think it's an essential for everybody. I really like Rodan & Fields has some great sunscreens. I really like the one on the reverse regimen, the step 4 of the reverse regimen. That's my favorite sunscreen. But also I like the Elta MD sunscreens. There are some really good drugstore ones. The Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Block is a good one. And so you really are looking for a sunscreen that you will be comfortable using every single day. Okay, the next mistake you might be making, beauty mistake you might be making over 40, is not adding a faux glow. So what's a faux glow? It basically means we're adding some of the color and some of the glow back in our skin with makeup. One of the things that I interviewed a famous dermatologist years ago, and he said a lot of women come in complaining about wrinkles, but what really ages us is when we lose that glow. And so fortunately, glow is one of the easiest things to restore with makeup. So I definitely recommend adding a little bit of glow to your skin with a blush and even a highlighter. You know that I am obsessed with these Merit Beauty products. This blush is so easy. It's a gel blush that applies, in a hurry and just gives some color to your cheeks. And I just find that having a little bit of color on your cheeks gives you that youthful glow, makes everything look fresh and pretty. And then they also have a highlighter stick, which is super easy to use and very, very natural. It's definitely an optional step, the highlighter stick, but adding, with your sunscreen as well, your skincare as well as your makeup, adding glow back into your skin, the glow that nature has taken away over the years, is just a really quick and easy way to look more youthful. Make sure your skin is really hydrated. That's going to contribute to the glow. And then of course, a skincare routine with like vitamin C in it, that and other ingredients, maybe an exfoliant that can really help restore your glow, is going to be another great way to get that faux glow back. Okay, to get a glow back, even if it's faux. Sorry. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Sparse Lashes. You can tell I'm just holding all the products here, but you know, like our brows, our lashes definitely thin out as we get older. And so we want to look for products that can really help boost our lashes. Now, I've talked in the past and even given away a Prime Cosmetics Prime Lash. This is a mascara that's specifically designed for women over 40. It has a brush that's designed to get to the really, really itty bitty lashes and just make the most of your actual natural lashes. Of course, there are lots of things that you can do. You can get lash extensions. I like the really, really subtle kind, not the super, super thick ones. You can also get a lash perm, which, believe it or not, is super effective. It just kind of curls your lashes. If you've got lashes that are pretty long but not curly, that can be something to look into. But both of my favorite options are really things that you can do at home. So a really good mascara is essential for kind of boosting the volume that we do have in our lashes. And then, you know, my favorite OG product, the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost. This is an amazing lash multiplier. I don't know how else to put it, but it goes on almost like a liquid liner. It's got a thin brush. You apply it to the base of your lashes. It takes 2 seconds every night, and it really, really brings back your lashes. And if you didn't have lashes to begin with, you will now. I don't know anyone that this hasn't worked for. I find it to be just indispensable. Yes, there are other lash serums out there. I have not tried them. This is the one that I try and swear by. But using something to lengthen and strengthen your lashes, as well as applying a really good quality mascara, is really important, because Sparse lashes are one of the things, beauty mistakes that could be aging you. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is uneven skin tone. So the thing about makeup is that as we get older, I feel like it requires a little bit of makeup to look and feel our best. And we want that balance. We don't want over the top makeup, because that has the opposite effect. If you have so much makeup on, you will look older. But if you have no makeup or too little makeup on, you will also look older. So most of us have some discoloration, some skin issues that look better and a little bit fresher and a little bit more even toned when they're covered up. So again, I'm going to pull out a favorite Rodan & Fields product. This is the Radiant Defense. It is a CC cream. I did a review of this, the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which I also love, and the Envy Paracone No Makeup foundation serum. This is just a lightweight. I just love the texture of this product. It gives a glow. We were talking about a glow. This really gives a glow. It gives a light to medium coverage that's buildable. And so you want to find one, a tinted moisturizer, an everyday product that you're comfortable pretty much applying almost every day. Yes, you can take a day off from makeup here and there, but you know, a product that you can apply every day that's going to make your skin tone look more even and make you just look and feel prettier and better overall. Okay, finally, the last step is a beauty mistake that we can be making that can age us. It's something that we all struggle with. It's neglecting the skin on your neck, near your chest, and I will add the back of your hands to that. So everything I do to my face, I do to my neck, I do to my chest, I do the backs of my hands. The same is true with, you know, with sunscreen in the morning and my skincare routine in the morning, and definitely with my skincare routine at night. I'm applying my retinoid and retinol products to the backs of my hands, neck, and chest, as well as my face. Nothing shows aging more than having a face that looks like perfectly preserved, and then a neck and chest that are really showing signs of age. It can totally give you away, right? And so their skin too, the skin on your neck especially is very thin, and the skin on your neck and chest and backs of your hands are one of the first areas to show aging. So continue your skincare routine all the way down, and don't skip that when it comes to the sunscreen in the morning and the active ingredients in the evening. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I covered a lot of beauty mistakes you might be making that can age you. As always, I have a blog post to go with this video, so you can see all the tips in one place. You can also see the links to some of my favorite products. My beauty catalog is linked in the description box. And, you know I mentioned a few Rodan & Fields products in this video, but I have alternatives. If you're not interested in Rodan & Fields, I have alternatives to all of these products and other suggestions in the description box and in the blog post. So definitely check that out. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the like button.